Hello students, today I am going to teach the topic distributed computing tools for management of distributed systems. Let's proceed distributed computing tools. As we know that open source refers to a program or software in which the source code, that is the form of the program, when a programmer writes a program in a particular programming language, which is available to the general public for use and or modification from its original design, which is free of charge. Open source code is typically created as collaborative effort in which programmers improve upon the code and share the changes within the community. Open source is free, whereas the closed source software is privately owned and controlled. In the computer industry, closed source is considered as opposite of open source. In a cloud computing environment, open source support has led to many innovation by providing various things as a service. As its support in the management of distributed system. When the distributed system concept comes, the first idea comes in our mind, that is a distributed management system or database management system. And for such a management system, we having a relational database management system, whether it is term of MS Access, Oracle, SQL or MySQL or IBM's DB2. In this, these are the license backend or license relational database management tools. As is there any provision in this cloud computing platform that which will provide the open source or distributed computing tools for management of distributed systems? There are number of tools like an Cassandra, Hadoop, then MongoDB, NGrid and Ganglia, which is a distributed computing tools for management of distributed systems, and that is exist in this today's cloud scenario. A distributed computer system consists of multiple software components that are on multiple computers but run as a single system. The computers that are in a distributed system can be physically close together and connected by a local network, or they can be geographically distant and connected by a wide area network. A distributed system can consist of any number of possible configurations such as mainframes, personal computers, workstations and many computers. The goal of distributed computing is to make such a network work as a single computer. There are different open source tools available for distributed computing like an Cassandra, Hadoop and many more. Let's discuss with one of the open source tools for distributed computing as a Cassandra. This Cassandra and Hadoop, which are mostly used in the software industry in current scenarios. As Cassandra, it is an Apache Cassandra is an open source distributed database management system designed to handle large amount of data across many commodity servers, providing high availability with no single point of failure. Cassandra offers robust support for cluster spanning multiple data center with asynchronous masterless replication, allowing low latency operations for all clients. Cassandra also places a high value on performance. Cassandra's data model is a partitional row store with tenable consistency. Rows are organized into tables. The first component of tables primary key is the partition key. Within a partition, rows are clustered by the remaining columns of the key. Other columns may be indexed separately from the primary key. The Apache Cassandra database is the right choice when one needs scalability and high availability without compromising performance. Linear scalability and proven fault tolerance on commodity hardware or cloud infrastructure make it the perfect platform for mission critical data. Cassandra's support for replicating across multiple data centers is the best in a class, providing lower latency for users, and tables may be created, dropped, and altered at runtime without blocking updates and queries. Cassandra does not support join or subqueries except for batch analysis via Hadoop. Rather, Cassandra emphasizes denormalization through features like collections. So this is about one of the distributed computing tools that is open source as a Cassandra. There is another tool which is most famous nowadays and which is adapted by industry, that is a Hadoop. Let's talk about the Hadoop. The Apache Hadoop software library is a framework that allows for distributed processing of large datasets across clusters of computers using simple programming models. It is designed to scale up from single servers to thousands of machines, each offering local computation and storage. Rather than relying on hardware to deliver high availability, the library itself is designed to detect and handle failures at the application layer. So, delivering a highly available service on top of the cluster of computers, each of which may prone to failures. The Apache Hadoop framework is composed of different modules which consist of Hadoop Common, Hadoop Distributed File System, which is shortly called as a HDFS, Hadoop Yarn, then Hadoop MapReduce. Let's talk about these modules. Hadoop Common, it contains libraries and utilities needed by other Hadoop modules. Then Hadoop Distributed File System, which is also called as HDFS. It is a distributed file system that stores data on the commodity machines, providing very high aggregate bandwidth across the cluster. With this, another model is a Hadoop Yarn. It is a resource management platform responsible for managing compute resources in clusters and using them for scheduling of user applications. Then Hadoop MapReduce is one of the modules under Hadoop. It is a programming model for large-scale data processing. As this common HDFS, Yarn and MapReduce, these models in Hadoop are designed with fundamental assumptions that hardware failures, that is of individual machine or rack of machines, are common and thus should be automatically handled in software by framework. Apache Hadoop's MapReduce and Hadoop distributed file system components are originally derived and respectively from Google MapReduce and Google File System, that is GFS papers. As this architecture of Hadoop consists of database connectors, then input from implementation, HDFS, different nodes, the job tracker and a name node, whereas different nodes are present as a task tracker in this Hadoop architecture. So this is all about the distributed computing tools, that is open source tools for management of distributed system. With this we have another tools, that is MongoDB, Ngrid, then Gangila. Let's talk about this MongoDB first. So number of cloud service provider exist nowadays who are support for the MongoDB. So it's also called as a MongoDB. So MongoDB is another document database that provides high performance, high availability and easy scalability. Documents objects map nicely to programming language data types. Embedded documents and arrays reduce the need for joins. Then dynamic schema makes polymorphism easier in the MongoDB. Also, embedding makes reads and writes fast. Indexes can include keys from embedded documents and arrays achieving high performance. Replicated servers in MongoDB provide high availability in a case of automatic master failure. Automatic sharding distributes collection data across machines, ensures easy scalability. Eventually, consistent reads can be distributed over replicated servers. MongoDB is a server process that runs on Linux, Windows, and different OS X. It can be run both as a 32-bit and 64-bit applications also. So this is about MongoDB. With this, there is another distributed computing tool, that is the Ngrid. Let's talk about the Ngrid. So Ngrid is an open source grid computing framework written in C#, which is also called as C#. Ngrid aims to platform independent via monoproject and it provides transparent multi-thread programming model for grid programming, then physical grid framework and some grid implementations. With this, it also provides common utilities both for grid programming and grid implementations. With this, ngrid, or precisely it called as ngrid.core, is a two-side grid abstraction layer for .NET architecture. The first side is the grid programming model and the second side is the grid service abstraction. ngrid.core is not tightening to any particular grid. By implementing the grid services, ngrid.core could be connected to any physical grid. With this, ngrid.core provides a grid garbage collected, that is GC model. In other words, objects are created and live in the grid. When not referenced anymore, objects are collected. Grid threads runs on top of those grid objects. Synchronizations and communications between grid threads work in the same way as that of the local threads. The objective of any physical grid implementation is to manage as efficiently as possible this grid model. In order to make optimization problem tractable, ngrid.core includes some code metadata known as attributes in a C# that could be used to decorate the client code. The ngrid.core tuning attributes could be used by physical grid in order to adapt the grid behavior for better performance. These attributes have an effect limited to the computational efficiency of the grid. In particular, they do not have any semantic impact with or without tuning attribute. The result written at the end of grid computation is the same. The only parameter that may vary is the time of execution. So this is about the one of the distributing open source tool, that is a ngrid and MongoDB. With this, there is one more tool which is called as a Ganglia. It is also adapted by different software industry. Let's talk about this Ganglia open source tool. So Ganglia is a scalable distributed monitoring system for high performance computing systems such as clusters and grids. It is based on hierarchical design targeted at federations of clusters. It leverages widely used technologies such as XML, that is extended markup language, for data representation, XDR for compact portable data transport, and RRD tool for data storage and visualization. This Ganglia uses carefully engineered data structures and algorithms to achieve very low per node overhead and high concurrency. The implementation is robust, has been supported to an extensive set of operating systems and processor architectures, and Ganglia is currently in use on thousands of clusters around the world. It has been used to link clusters across university campuses and around the world, and can scale to handle clusters within 2000 nodes. So these are the very advancement in this open source distributed tools. Thank you.